East Texas to pick up a piece of machinery, and come up on the intersection, and there's nowhere to turn left to get into the property from going. We're headed south. We can't turn left. There's nowhere to turn around, so I took this road, which the GPS recommended come up this way, and kind of come around like what you want to call a country block, and come in, so then that way you're coming back north, and then you can enter that way. Problem is, they've got them roads closed down too. They're doing a bunch of construction around here. So we're about to do something a little wild. We're about to be wild in here in Texas. We're going to turn the strobes on. We're going to go into oncoming traffic. We're going to wait for traffic to clear best we can, go into oncoming traffic, and make it happen. Look at this shit. This is not... I'm pretty sure I've been through here when it was just a standard intersection. This car is taking its sweet ass time. What are you doing? You turning? There you go. Good signals today. Good signals. So there's the place on the left. But there's no traffic. But you can't turn left. I can't go down there and turn around. There's not enough room there. So I'm about to do something crazy. People are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? I'm not sure what they expect us to do here. But this is what we had to do. Should have done it in the first place. We came in on the sitting at that stop sign though, and about 30 bikers went through the stop sign, and then every single car behind it ran the stop sign. Like, what in the hell are you guys doing? That's the machine we're picking up right there. Let's go get checked in. All right. Oh, fuck, it's hot. Let's see if we can figure out how to run this thing. Okay, so that control power button is really sticky and weird. It's really finicky. Pushing forward. This is your forward. Left and right is what's steering this. This stick controls that, obviously. I had a feeling that that's what it was, and that's how it worked. And we were trying it, and it wasn't working, and the guy said that button might be the issue. So we're just creeping up here, and we're gonna back around the trailer. So when I say it's hot in Texas, it's hot in Texas. We've spent the last hour getting that machine on. Getting it on was okay. We had to juggle around a little bit. The guy helped me kind of get her straightened out and stuff like that, because you can't see nothing in there. But tying it down, getting everything hooked up, I had to move it way forward because of my gauges. Just got it all chained down where I think it was pretty good. I had it pretty good there. We chained her down, moved around in the yard. Got about on the flattest spot as I can. I think it's heavier than what they told me it was. They're telling me 35,000. My payload is 43,000, what I can haul, and my gauges are right there. Not as bad as that milling paver, or that milling machine for the pavements. Not as bad as that, but I'll show you what we got here. So we can do about 60 to 65 on the drive air gauge there. So it was about 65, so it jiggled down a little bit because we were loading over there. So that's kind of a nose down area, so you'd get a little bit more weight on there. But I'll show you what we got. I think we were at like 48 on the trailer. So it's just a big milling machine, like a grinder underneath there. We got that chain down. We got X chains on the front. Kind of a neat little thing to drive. It's a little bit different. Chained in the back. Barely wide. The flags stick out wider. Where are we at now? Yeah, we're still about 48. So this is going to be super close back here. We're going to have to scale it. It's that close. We're going to have to scale it. So we're going to pull it forward if we have to. We've got a little bit more room if I absolutely have to. Otherwise, if not, we're going to have to pull it off, flip it around, and then that motor's, I think, a little bit heavier than what we thought it was. See, the problem is the motor starts right here. It's that far forward, so we may have to flip it around if we can't scale that, but we're gonna find out. All right, we just scaled it here at the Loves. Not a bad guess. We're pretty close. 12,200 on the steers, 31,000 on the drives, and 30,000 on the trailer, 30,200. So we're only 800 pounds difference between the front of the trailer and the back of the trailer. Pretty good. It's a little bit lighter than I thought it was. Our gauges are, I just know that like that 60 to 65 is our, like, that's what we're shooting for. If you go over, it doesn't take much to go over. If you go like 67, 68, you're probably right at 34,000. So just getting to know the air gauges on the truck. That's why I like having the same truck, the same trailer. You really can learn, you can dial it in. If this would have been something I'm not familiar with, we could have been chaining it down there and then coming here, rechaining it, figuring out, a bunch of fucking around. But we're good. I'm gonna leave it. It's pretty balanced, and I'm almost full tanks. So it's like 73,000 and change. I'll put the thing up here. So we're golden. I'm just waiting on Texas permit. They got all that. They're sending it over right now. They're like, did you get it? Oh, I didn't get it. It's in your email. Send it to me. So they're sending it over now. And then we're going to get rolling here. So I'm just going to enjoy the AC for a little bit. I'm going to run back, double check the chains, make sure everything's good, because we had about a mile to get here. So we'll get this checked out, get our route written down, and we're going to get out of here. Well, we're here. Fancy little place, signs up, Brick Road. I guess it's coming here. I'm waiting for the guy to show up. I tried calling him. He didn't answer. He said, come on in today. It's Saturday. I said, all right, well, I'll be there about 8 o'clock. It's 7:45 right now, so super narrow road. So I had nowhere to go. I had to block the driveway. I don't know what this place is, but we're gonna try to go in here without fucking that up. Pretty cool. It's always something different. So while I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna start pulling some bungees and stuff off and just kind of make my life a little bit easier here. And see what happens after this. All right, we're all done. Let's get out of here. You gotta go straight, and it looks like there's a switchback up here, so I'm gonna have the camera on for this one. Probably gonna leave the light bar on because it's such a narrow, small road, and we're gonna take up quite a bit of the road. Other than that, went nice and easy. I had it all unchained and everything by the time he came down. Just backed up in the grass there, drove it straight off, showed him how to run it a little bit, and signed for it, and away he went. Nice and easy. go over this river, it's going to curve to the right, and then it's going to be a hard switchback to the left. I don't know if we can make that. We're going to try. Oof, I don't know if I can make this. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm not so sure about this. Oof. I'm gonna need every inch. If I can even do it. We're gonna high center for sure. I'm gonna go air the trailer up, show you what we got. We gotta go around this. See if we can do this. This ain't gonna be pretty. No way we're making it. We're gonna have to back out of here. Awesome. No way we're making this. That would have been sweet to know before we did it. I mean, we had an idea, but you'd think the guy would have said, hey, don't even try it, you ain't gonna make it. I'll get with you guys once we get out of here. Well, we made it. Took a couple minutes, a couple pull-ups. But we're out, so now we got to back up so we can find a turnaround. So it's gonna be a long trip like this. We'll get her though. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. That's what we were looking at. Yeah. See you guys in a little bit. All right, well, we made it to the truck stop. We're kicked off on the side. So one thing that happened today was when we got to unload that truck, or that M-loader thing, I had my four-ways on, and I noticed my left blinker was not flashing. I checked all the plugs, unplugged them, spread the prongs a little bit. I wasn't getting nothing. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll deal with it later once we get out of there and, you know, we get parked, because we're going to have to sit for the weekend. We're doing a 34. And So then we went towards sharp turns, which you've seen obviously, and we had to back out. And we got her spun around. And then we started going down the road, turned, and boom, I lost all trailer lights from the lower deck back. So then I was like, okay, so whatever. We're just going to go here. It's 20 miles. I'm just going to get here and be done with it. I'm not going to do this on the side of the road. So I got here, got the test light, started checking connections. The harness coming from the truck was good. It had power, everything. Then you go back to RGN where it separates there. You have another wiring connection. I checked that. It was good. Okay, so I went back by the taillights. Nothing back by the taillights. Okay, so I went back up more towards the middle and just kind of peeked underneath, make sure I didn't catch something with a chain or something. And this happened. So as you can see there, a whole section of the wire running through the center of the trailer just fell down. You know, whatever, a wire clip holding it up must have broken off or rotted through or whatnot, and then the main cable had been dragging on the ground. So just went, talked to the Love's truck stop repair place. Got the appointment. We're here doing a 34 anyways. They can get me in tomorrow afternoon, about 3-ish. So got that set up. We're going to get that taken care of. We should be good to go. Easy part about that is, like, they got a pit. I said, here, it's a low boy. It's easy if you got a pit. Just pull over, cut it, put a new piece in, hang it back up, and we'll be good to go. So for now, we're going to hang out in Ohio. But I did go back there. I did unplug where the neck of the RGN connects back there to the lower deck with that secondary plug-in. I did disconnect that because that way, if I'm idling the truck and I turn on the parking lights or anything like that, or even just driving across the parking lot here to get in there, if I have to hit the brake lights and stuff, I don't want to be arcing them wires. They're all rubbed and they're all bare underneath there. You don't know what's touching what. I don't want to be hitting the brakes and turning on parking lights and have that start to heat up my fuses on the truck. So just keep that in mind. If you got something like that, just unplug the fucking thing. It ain't working anyways. So that's going to help save what you have working. So we're going to get that fixed tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys next week when we figure out what we're doing.